Hi everybody, Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, speaker, author of 4 books, host of 2 PBS specials. I'm in another one of those beautiful settings. I'm here to do another leadership retreat for TEC Canada. Thought I would share with you again this beautiful setting at the Needle Lake Lodge in Whistler, British Columbia. And it is gorgeous. And what we're doing here again is another one of those retreats. And the idea of a retreat, I think, is a wonderful concept. It gets you away, it gives you an opportunity to kind of rethink what's important to you and come back more refreshed, more alert. You know, some people like to use vacations for that, but often, have you noticed, you get back from a vacation almost too stressed from the vacation? A retreat is a different experience. And I love the concept. I'm just thinking that it probably just shouldn't happen once a year. Because in many ways, it's kind of like rebooting a computer. You know, if you've ever talked to an IT person and you're talking about a problem and say, well, have you tried rebooting? Because that's not just restarting the computer. That's putting things back where they belong so that you go into whatever's next better than you were. Better, more organized, more refreshed, more ready to handle things. And that's what a retreat does. And yet again, I'm thinking, gosh, wouldn't it be wonderful if we didn't just do this once a year? Matter of fact, I have a philosophy where it talks about really doing that 2 or 3 times a day. Certainly the morning is an opportunity for that. You know, we get to wake up and that's a new refreshing start. But often we just kind of go in trying to start tackling things and find ourselves often maybe, I don't know, getting caught up in life, kind of going from one to-do list to the other. What I encourage people to do is kind of very purposefully reboot in the morning. Get really clear, who do I want to be? How do I want to be this morning? Just this morning. I know some of the people I'm going to be dealing with, some of the situations I'm going to be in. How do I want to deal with them? Then around lunchtime, reboot. Ask yourself the question, how do I want to be? Who do I want to be this afternoon? Know some of the situations I'm going to be in. What qualities and characteristics do I want to bring in to this experience? Then around dinner time, maybe the drive home, reboot. Get a sense of who do I want to be this evening? Who do I want to be with the most important people in my life? The people that I love the most and who love me the most. That way we don't just find ourselves kind of dragging home and having nothing left for the most important people in our life, but we instead are bringing a great sense of purpose to that. We are rebooting, we're bringing new energy to the going into a situation in a way that allows us to go into it in a very purposeful way. And then, even if we're in the middle of a situation in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, reboot. You know, if we find ourselves kind of reacting in a way, just say, excuse me, I need to take a moment, go to another room, take a few deep breaths, get that sense of purpose back. Ask yourself the question, if I were dealing with this situation in a way that if my kids were watching me and taking notes, I would want them to emulate what they saw, how would I do it? Or if you don't have kids, what would you teach to those you love? I think when we can bring love and what we would teach to those we care for into this process of rebooting, we can begin to ask ourselves these questions and really do this in a very, very powerful way. So if this makes sense to you, if you have any opportunity to go on a retreat, feel free to do that. The Needle Lake Lodge in British Columbia is a beautiful place to do that. But if you can't get away from there, or if you only have a chance to do this once a year, bring this concept of rebooting into life. So that you're going into each situation kind of where things are, refreshed, ready to tackle them in a way that has a higher sense of purpose, in a way that you would teach to someone you love. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm having a wonderful time bringing them to you. If so, I encourage you to hit the like button. You know how Facebook and YouTube and Google really love that. Share it with your friends if you think it's valuable. If you would want me to come and do a workshop for your organization, you can go to my website, billcrawfordphd.com, hit the contact button, let me know what you're interested in, and I would love to talk with you about that. In the meantime, here is to you, bringing that sense of rebooting back into your life, bringing more clarity, confidence, creativity to everything you do. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.